Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Mila if you're new here. If you're not new here, welcome. I'm sorry I've been gone for a couple months. A lot has happened. So the end of April is when I went to Miami and I filmed the first part of the Miami video for my best friend's birthday, and I know it's September, but in that time span my fiance and I bought a house and then we've been renovating the house. So I'm actually filming in my new house now. So the ceilings had like popcorn ceilings everywhere. So we had to scrape that down. We had to paint everything. We ripped up the carpets and put down floors. Now we're working on the stairs. We ripped up the carpet on the stairs. And so I'm painting the wood or staining the wood. The downstairs we're working on the popcorn ceiling and painting. So we've just been doing a lot. And then we also got married in this time span. So I'm sorry for not posting consistently, but that's what's been happening with me. But today I'm going to be going over what we did in Miami. Also, side note, I painted my nails for fall, so I'm super in the fall vibe. Today's September 21st, so it's technically the last day of summer. But when this video gets posted, it will officially be fall. Also, super just random things. I got this Rhode lip contour stick in the shade Twist. That's what I have on my lips right now, and I'm honestly so obsessed with this. The consistency and the formula is so nice. It's not very waxy, it's very creamy, but I don't know why people are saying it's not long lasting. It's not a balm. It's definitely thicker than a balm, but I'm obsessed with this right now. This is definitely right up my alley on like lip color shades. This end though, I personally only used it once and I'm probably never gonna use it again, but the shade color I'm absolutely obsessed with. And then on my eyes right now, I have the Danessa Myricks Color Fix sticks. I really love this. I went to Sephora and swatched this and fell so in love with it and immediately purchased it. But this is the Duo 3. The way it works is it comes with both ends. This one's metallic. So this is the metallic side. Has a little cap. It almost has like a cooling feel to it, and then it does dry down. If you want to blend it though, you have to blend it pretty quick and then it completely sets. So that's the metallic side. Also has the little cap. So this is the foil side. Look at that shine. Oh my God. So I have both the metallic and the foil on my eyes right now. So I actually heard about this from Kathleen Lights. She did a perfume review. It was the Cosmos one by House of Beau, and I saw in the comments that that's what she was wearing, so then that's what prompted me to go to Sephora, and I fell in love with them at Sephora. But this is the color that I fell in love with. She was wearing more of like a purpley one, but it looks just like so reflective. Let me see if they're set now. Let me see. Yeah, see, I'm rubbing, you can probably even hear me, and it didn't even budge. So I really like these, but you got to make sure to blend them before they set. Aside from that, today I'm going to be doing part 2, like I said, and this is more of just like what I did in Miami. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I also lived in Miami. I was revisiting fun places I loved going to while I lived there, and also just seeing new places that have popped up since I've lived there. So I'm just going to be doing the same style that I did for part 1 of the Miami vlog. I'm just kind of going to move over to this side so I can insert some pictures here and stuff. So I briefly mentioned this in my first video, and right after we went to Osme Perfumery, we stopped to get margaritas at this place called Mama's Frozen Margaritas, and I'll insert some clips here. They have a really cool like inside area that is very colorful and just like exciting to look at, and then they have an outside area with like turf, and they have a bunch of places to sit at. And the day we went wasn't super hot. It was still warm, but not like obnoxiously hot, where we can sit outside in front of the fan and still have a good time. Of course, we were in the shade because I get really grumpy and I'm a baby when I'm in the heat and melting. And then after that, we went to a cool like Korean skincare and beauty shop. It's called Hapa Kristin Wynwood Flagship. That's the Flagship store, and it just has a bunch of cool things. I honestly wish most of these places had been around when I lived there, but unfortunately I didn't. So now I have to go back to experience these. They had everything from like contacts to skincare to beauty. It was just a really cool store to check out. And then if you keep going inland in Miami, you get to Doral area, and we got Thai food, we got sushi. There is a sushi restaurant in Miami called Kamiko, and it is my #1 Japanese restaurant that I've ever been to. Like, I'm so so obsessed with it. Every single time I go to Miami, that's the first place we go to, if not more than once, because they have the best rolls. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I'm gonna put some clips of the rolls that we got. So good. I also got some jewelry when I was there, and I even have a little coaster, which is super cute, from My Gold Lotus Jewelry Designs. They're actually the earrings that I wore on my wedding day, so these I got from them. So if you guys are in Miami, or if you guys want to check out new earrings, I'm gonna link them down below as well. I'm gonna link everything that I did in Miami. I'm gonna link in this video down below. But I would definitely go check them out. Go check their Instagram out. They have a bunch of cool jewelry, and they can even customize a lot of stuff too. And then while I was there, so last year when I went down for my best friend's birthday, we wanted to go to Racoon Island, which just has like a bunch of cute little raccoons roaming around, and tourists go there, they feed them, they bring them water. If you ever go to Racoon Island, like, the number one thing you can bring them is fresh water, because they don't have a lot of that on the island. And I know a lot of tourists bring like grapes and stuff, but the number one thing they want is fresh water. But they are so cute. Sidetrack though, last year we tried to go, and when I flew in, there was only one day we could go, if I'm not mistaken. You have to go to this park and rent some kayaks, unless you have kayaks or a boat to access the island. You don't need to pay anything to access the island itself, but we didn't have kayaks and stuff. So we were going to rent kayaks, but last year the wind speeds were so strong that they had to shut down the kayaks, and we couldn't go out and see the raccoons. We had talked about it all last year leading up to her birthday, and then this year we finally got to go, and they were the cutest little things. The second we got there though, we were so upset because it was morning. I think it was like 11 or 12 a.m. And since they're nocturnal, like obviously they were sleeping, but we thought they would be roaming around, and we just kind of hung out on the beach and stuff. And then later on, we went to go try to find them, and there were so many of them. They all came out at once with their little hands, and we got to give them grapes, and we just like grab the grapes from your hand and then eat the grapes. And we put like fresh water out for them to drink. But that was such a unique experience. I'm also obsessed with raccoons, so I absolutely loved it. And then we also went to Night Owl Cookies. If you haven't been to Miami, those are really good. Like, it's kind of like crumble, but crumble, in my opinion, is more almost like a denser cake batter cookie instead of like a fluffy standard cookie. I don't know if that makes sense. But we went to Night Owl Cookies, and we've been going there for years because that's actually how my best friend and I met. Well, not how we met, but it was the first thing that we talked about when we met, like, because I was new to Miami, and she was like, oh, I haven't been to Night Owl Cookies. And then so we just really like going to Night Owl Cookies since then. But a new thing that's completely new is Krami Cookies. And if you're in Miami and you go to Dolphin Mall, which is a really huge outlet mall, there's a spot called Krami Cookies, and they are so good. I'm gonna insert some pictures and some videos, and they even had the viral like Dubai chocolate where you crack it in half. Oh my god, it was so good. And my friend and I went through the bar in like one sitting, ate the whole thing. It's worth every penny. It's amazing. Even though this trip was a lot of perfumes, it was mostly like food and snacks and desserts and stuff like that. And these cookies are honestly dense. They have like a filling in the middle. Oh my god, they are amazing. But I honestly put them in the microwave for like 15-20 seconds. It just makes everything melt and gooey and warm, and with a glass of milk, so good. And then for her birthday itself, we went to an Italian restaurant where they have like that big cheese wheel, and they put the pasta in it, and then like they melt it in the cheese, and it just gets really creamy and good. And to end the trip, we went to Piola, which is one of our favorite spots in Miami, and they have an all-you-can-eat gnocchi now, and it's only on the 29th of every month. So thankfully her birthday's on the 28th, so the next day we went to Piola. It was the day that I was leaving, but I was leaving at night, so we went during lunchtime, and we got the all-you-can-eat gnocchi. We also shared a Brazilian-inspired pizza that has catupiry, which is a type of cheese. Before they had the all-you-can-eat gnocchi, we would share the Rio pizza, which has the catupiry cheese, and we would share a plate of gnocchi. But now that they have the all-you-can-eat gnocchi, we got a pizza to share, and then we had the all-you-can-eat gnocchi. So this trip was honestly just heaven. It was perfumes, food, dessert, raccoons, like just a lot of fun activities. None of this is sponsored, by the way. This was just what we did in my trip, and I wanted to share it with you guys. If you guys ever go to Miami and visit and don't know what to do, or are looking for cool ideas, since I've lived there, I feel like I can talk about fun things that we've done and look forward to doing, and new experiences and stuff like that. But thank you guys for watching. I'm going to be going back to reviewing fragrances. I have a lot of niche fragrances and a lot of samples from Osmo Perfumery. And I mentioned in part 1 that I'm going to be doing a lot of reviews on. I have, within these past couple months, I've just gotten so many fragrance samples that I really want to talk to you guys about anyways. So I'm going to be doing a lot of house related reviews. So I'm going to be filming House of Beau, Lise, Fueglia that I discovered at Osmo Perfumery, and a bunch of new niche samples. So if any of those sound interesting to you guys, let me know which one of those sounds the most interesting, because I'm going to be filming them anyways, but I can post them in whatever order that you guys want me to post them in. I got a new microphone. I actually got gifted this for my birthday from my best friend. My birthday was in June, so I just haven't had a chance to film since then, but this is my first time trying it out. I hope it's helping with the audio issues. So I'm actually filming in my office. This is where I'm going to be filming for most of the time, since I have like all my stuff already in here. I have my little beauty room in here as well. So I'm thinking of cool ideas of what I can do to this background. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing yet. So if you guys have any fun ideas, I'm open to anything. This is just like free space for me to do whatever I want in, pretty much. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you guys are new here. I'd love for you to join the party. If not, totally fine. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.